to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible.
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Chicago Bulls come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Boston Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
The Eastern Conference Semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Tatum and Horford man the post position. The guards are Pritchard and White. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's MP. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Taking a look at Boston. They come into this game too great with everything to play for.
And Kevin, let's be honest, this is more or less a must-win game for them. As the lower seed, putting yourself in a 2-0 hole makes the job that much tougher. We need to steal home court advantage tonight to have any chance in this series.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Coming into this league, Vucevic didn't have this shot. Now, got to respect him from deep.
Right the pass to Pritchard. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by Vucevic. Pass to Giddey. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside, Ball. They set the pick. Takes a 3. Rebound, Boston. They come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
MP with a screen on White. Here's Giddey. That's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's got some touch. Giddey delicate with that one.
Pass to Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Missed inside.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Giddey with it. And stolen by Horford. Back to White. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 5 to shoot. Brown inside the line. And the rejection by MP. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Second, Nikola Vucevic. Josh Giddey, 4th.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Vucevic over Horford. And he sinks that one at the back of the rim on the way in. Vucevic has got 5 now. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. We talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. He said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so you have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. The three from MP. The shot, no good. Boston trailed. Tatum with it. Now defended by MP. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Right a screen. Puts it up. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Buzella sets a screen for MP. Buries it from three-point range.
Kind of contested people out there. He is more than capable from three.
Celtics trail by 5. Here's White. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. From the inbound.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition takedown. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Celtics shooting his first free throw attempt on the night.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Giddey against Brown. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Ball dishes to MP. Ball a screen on Brown. And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls another 3.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra.
Tatum no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's MP. Lays it up and punks it in. MP's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Up top, Tatum. He has 5. And the rejection by MP. Here's Giddey. MP outside. Buzella sets a screen for Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White.
And it just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
And both free throws good for Giddey. Now here's Tatum. Looking to end the run. Vucevic with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Buzella sets a screen for Giddey. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. No good on the 3.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzella's brings to the floor.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Buzella. Collins checked in for Chicago. Kevin Huerter comes in for Josh Giddey. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Here he goes. Shoots over Herter. Brown, no good. The Bulls leading by 11. Pass the ball. Now Herter. Back to ball. Shot clock at 6. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Buzelis. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. Boston also with the sub. Cornette's checked in. It's Brown on the wing. He's defended by Herter. And that one drops.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
MP outside. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Cornette. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Point game to the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Now White. MP outside. Off target from outside. Celtics trail by 9. Inside. Here's White. Off with the layup.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Collins. Floats it up for MP. And the dunk by MP.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Boston's drawn 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. White against MP. White left side. Horford with the screen on MP. Tries it from 9. And it's White missing.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Smith outside. MP outside. Pulls up on the wing. That's good on the jump shot. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
In the corner, Horford with it. It's White on the wing. And White with the stuff.
Up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Outside Collins. Looking around.
2 minutes
in the corner. Herter with it.
2 minutes.
Rebound Boston. Here's Pritchard. He has yet to score. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Collins kicks to MP. Pass to Herter. Smith sets the pick for Herter. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Bulls lead by 12.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Pritchard passes to Cornette. It's White on the wing. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Herter. And a wide open look for MP. And the Bulls, another 3.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the floor.
Oh, wow! What a quick move inside.
That is incredible. Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Collins finds MP. And he can't bank that one in. Celtics trail by 11. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Horford from outside. Rebound by Smith. Herter on the wing. Off target with his 3. And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference Semifinals. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway.
Number 12.
They've got Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Boston put on a show. He scored 54 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. An amazing performance. Probably won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's MP with plenty of space. Looks good. He is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Hauser misses.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 14. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Craig pulls it in. Celtics trail by 14.
they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Hauser. Fires the three. And it's MP with the rebound. Chicago has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Buzelis. Outside ball. Vucevic with it. Giddey, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Giddey's got 7 points in the game.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
To the middle. Tatum passes to Hauser. And here is Craig. Still yet to score. The three from Tatum. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Giddey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The Celtics making a switch here. Davison's checked in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Hauser. They need this one. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And the dunk by MP.
Extra effort goes the way of MP for the score.
Celtics trail by 20. We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Chicago making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Austin making a switch here. up going with the new group. And then for Boston, Jaylen Brown's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's White in for Tatum. White with it. Scoreless thus far. Smith kicks to MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Gets it down to single digits. Pritchard's got 5 points so far.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Collins setting the big for MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Herter against Brown. Six on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 10, and so that brings the first half to a close. It's Chicago up by 10. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
44.
They're really hitting the ball, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats, guys.
Checking up.
You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. MP really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's MP. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Well, if you play, you missed MP getting that shot.
Horford with the screen on Ball. Pass to Horford. Brown outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. MP is number 1. The 4th spot held by Jason Tatum.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. So he gets them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Outside, Horford. Up top, Brown. Giddey defending. Here's Pritchard. That 3 off the mark.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
MP passes the ball. Now, Vucevic, guarded by Horford. Vucevic down low, working on Horford, and it's Vucevic missing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Tricky move by Brown inside, making sure he gets the whistle and completes his motion.
The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the second free throw, good. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Now, here's Ball. Vucevic down low, guarded by Horford.
Oh, defending Vucevic, it's rough and tumble.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team.
That free throw missing.
At the line for Chicago, Nikola.
And he's good on the second. Austin with the ball. 15-point game. Pritchard passes to Horford. There's Brown with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Vucevic kicks it out to MP. White against Giddey. The three from MP. And the three ball is good. MP's got 30.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Ball. Horford shot. Shot is good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
MP, no good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
White the pass to Horford. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Brown outside. Over Giddey. Brown, no good. Chicago leading by 12. And it's Ball in the corner. Pass to MP. On the wing, Giddey. He's got 8. And the three off target. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Brown kicks to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Covered by MP. And the rejection by MP. Brown, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. They get it back. The wide open look here for Vucevic. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
For the finish. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on White.
Throwing it down, not necessarily Zealous' game, but don't give him that much space.
Now Brown, 14 points for him. Pass to Pritchard. Outside White, and stolen by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And MP put his youth to work there. Gets the ball and outruns everyone down the floor.
Celtics trail by 17. Nice ball movement by Boston. Looking to get it going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, they just jump at it. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The pure skill and agility of Tatum on full display to be able to beat the foul and still get his bucket.
Celtics making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Ball, the pass to Giddey. Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic, and it falls over the rim and in. Vucevic. Got 5 points in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Brown against MP. Horford with the screen on MP. Brown right side. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Four on the clock. The three from Tatum. Chicago grabs the miss. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Buzelis. Pass to Giddey. Now Buzelis. The kick out to Ball. Hands it from downtown. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
I tell you, it's unorthodox to watch, but Ball shoots the ball with tremendous rhythm and confidence from beyond.
Tatum on the wing. He's got 15. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Jalen Smith comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. Out of bounds, Boston. Takes possession.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Celtics trail by 16. Here's Pritchard. 5 points in the game. That one, no good. Chicago's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue. To grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's White. Nothing on the board. Pass to MP. It's up a three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 21.
If you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remained red hot from deep.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Pocket 6. Over Smith. Busted. No good that time either. Chicago leading by 21. MP outside. Outside, White. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Laser focus from White. The moment that pass was headed to him, he was ready.
Tatum dishes to Horford. Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. He has 5. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Deflects the pass. Right the pass to Field. Now here's Herter. Smith wide open. He's fired. No good with the triple. And here's Brown outside. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15. In this game.
This shot used to be a question mark for Brown coming into the league. Now you got to guard him from deep.
Screen by MP. White inside. Lays it up off the glass. White's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
MP outside. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Horford. Tatum looking around. Collins grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 22. A 3 from MP. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Tatum passes to Hauser. There's Brown with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. MP outside. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul.
On his way to the free throw line. Strong work down low from defense throw him off his game.
.152 left to play in the third. Brown against MP. 13 feet away. Cornette kicks to Craig. Bangs home the trifecta. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Connects again from distance.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record for this year.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him. Down low, here's Cornette. The kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. No good on that one.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Peeler passes to White. MP sends the screen for White. They get it back. MP on the follow.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
The Celtics shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. Brown outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Hauser. A three-pointer, no good. The Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. MP finds Smith. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Second ball.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. MP against Brown. This one for 3. Can't get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going here. Vucevic comes in for Jalen Smith, and MP subbed in for Talen Horton-Tucker. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. Bulls have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. On the floor for Boston, we've got Tatum. He's out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Hauser in at the shooting guard. The Celtics shooting a meager 37% for the game. And the basket by Tatum.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Carter looking around. Lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by Chicago. And stolen by MP. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Hauser. Hauser's got 4 rebounds in this game. Under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It is good.
Passing out out of a pick and roll. Tatum's such a good decision maker. You want the ball in his hands.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Dosunmu. Vucevic with it. Shot left block. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pritchard passes to Hauser. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Williams. MP kicks to Carter. Back to MP. Carter sends the pick for MP. On the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. MP's got 47 points.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's Tatum. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And right now, Chicago making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Patrick Williams. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Carter. Here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Tatum on the wing. Shoots a fader. Chicago grabs the miss. Bruce Ellis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Floats it up for MP. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Horford comes in for Luke Cornette. And it's Brown in for Torrey Craig. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Bruce Ellis.
So when Tatum stays aggressive, he gets to the line a lot.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Well, when the moment is right, Vucevic can be an effective spot-up shooter.
Horford with the screen on Ball. Inside. Horford no up. Bulls shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. MP outside. Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Flashing his athleticism there. Once Brown gets solid interior positioning, he's focused on jamming it home.
And here is Ball. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 19 points for Vucevic.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Pass to Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
I like this aggressive mentality he's adopted in the second half, doing everything he can to get to the line.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. MP passes to White. Loads it up for MP. And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making the GA look all too easy right now. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Brown. Here's Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded. Under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
At the line for the Bulls, MP.
And the first one at the line is good. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. And both free throws good for MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Shot from the top of the key. He squares up and sinks it. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
MP with it. Picked up by Brown.
Crafty move there from MP to get. To the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
At the line for Chicago, MP.
Free throw good, MP.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good for MP. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Dosunmu. Smith in the posts. MP outside. Over in the corner, White. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Peeler's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. And White kicks to Brown. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. MP deciding where to go with it. And he can't jam it through.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Horford, good.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
MP outside. Back to White. Pass to Smith. Here's White. On the wing, Dosunmu. With the shot. And it's White with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by White. Tatum with it. Now Smith defending. .146 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Tatum's shot is off. Chicago's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. MP outside. Collins a screen on Brown. And got it! Another basket.
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. Tatum's shot is off. And Chicago shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out to this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with strength.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Outside Tatum. White against MP. And it's good, 2 points.
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
Outside Collins. Pass to MP. Fires the three. The rebound by the Celtics. Shot and game clock separated by 5. White the pass to Pritchard. Horford with the screen on White. 6 to shoot. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And here is MP. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it.
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. Terrific win. Still 81 series.